Hello and welcome to TNV Academy, where we simplify international standards and testing protocols for professionals like you. In today's detailed session, we are diving deep into one of the most critical aspects of quality assurance and compliance in the paper and pulp industry: documentation and record keeping as per ISO 10370-2021. Whether you are a lab manager, technician, quality controller, or auditor, proper documentation ensures traceability, repeatability, and legal compliance. Let's begin this comprehensive guide. Introduction to ISO 10370-2021. ISO 10370-2021 provides a standardized method for determining the ash content in pulp, paper, board, and related products. This test plays a vital role in assessing the quality, chemical composition, and usability of paper-based materials. While the analytical procedure is important, documentation and record keeping are equally crucial to ensure the results are accurate, credible, and reproducible. Why documentation matters in ISO 10370? Proper documentation serves multiple purposes, demonstrates compliance with ISO 10370 and ISO IEC 17025, ensures consistency and accuracy across multiple tests, provides a traceable trail of each test for audits or legal purposes, supports data-driven decisions in product quality and R&D, minimizes human error and operational deviations. Key documentation requirements under ISO 10370. ISO 10370 does not operate in isolation. It aligns with ISO IEC 17025, which defines the requirements for competent lab practices, including documentation. The main types of documents required are standard operating procedures, that is SOPs, test reports and data sheets, instrument calibration records, sample management logs, quality control records, audit and non-conformance records. Creating standard operating procedures, that is SOPs. SOPs form the backbone of consistent testing. For ISO 10370 testing, SOPs must cover sample collection and preparation, drying procedures before etching, crucible types and handling, furnace temperature settings and operation, waiting before and after combustion, calculation of ash content. Each SOP should include objective and scope, required equipment and chemicals, step-by-step procedure, health, safety and environmental notes, responsibilities and version control. Sample identification and logging. Every test begins with a sample. Maintaining a sample register or logbook is crucial. Include sample ID or batch number, source and type of material, date and time of receipt, storage condition and duration, assigned technician and test schedule. A unique identifier ensures that test results are linked to the correct material, preserving traceability. Data recording during the test. ISO 10370 requires accurate mass measurements before and after etching. Use pre-formatted data recording sheets or LIMS, that is Laboratory Information Management System, to capture mass of empty crucible, mass of sample plus crucible, mass after etching, furnace temperature and time duration, environmental conditions if relevant, observations and anomalies, for example residue behavior. Ensure all entries are made in real time using non-erasable ink or secure digital entries. Instrument calibration and maintenance records. The accuracy of ash content testing depends on reliable balances and muffled furnaces. Keep the following records: calibration certificates for balances and furnaces, in-house calibration and verification logs, equipment maintenance and cleaning schedules, equipment issue logs and downtime documentation, internal audits of equipment usage. These documents ensure that measurements are traceable to national or international standards. Quality control and repeatability records. To ensure precision, labs often perform replicate testing and control sample analysis. Maintain control charts for ash content, for example, Shivhart or Levi Jennings. Replicate test results and variability analysis. Reference material data logs, corrective actions in case of out-of-control results. Documentation for training and competence. Technicians must be trained in ISO 10370 procedures. Keep training plans and records, competency assessments, refresher training logs, observation checklist during live testing, external certification records, if any. Auditors often review these to assess whether results can be trusted. Internal audit documentation. Internal audits checks whether documentation meets ISO 10370 and QMS expectations. Keep audit plans and checklist, audit reports, non-conformance findings, CAPA logs, that is corrective and preventive action. Follow-up and closure reports. This ensures continuous improvement and helps you get certification ready. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth session on documentation and record keeping as per ISO 10370-2021. Remember, the accuracy of a test is only as strong as the records that support it. In the word of quality control, if it is not documented, it didn't happen. If you found value in today's lesson, please like, share and subscribe to TLV Academy. Drop your questions in the comments. We love to help you get audit ready and lab confident. Until next time, keep testing, keep recording and keep improving. And I, Akanksha Mishra, will see you in the next episode of TNV Academy.